Welcome to Fish Off the Pitch, Jeremy Fishbein. What do you want to talk about? Your show. You look nice tonight. I mean, you look like you're going to a wedding or something. You're dapper.
Thank you.
You're a good-looking guy.
Appreciate. No, I mean I'm excited for Wednesday's game. Still haven't completely gotten over last Friday's game, so I'm sure you got questions on what happened.
Well, yeah, how'd you play? I watched the game. It seemed like it was kind of an even thing. You could have scored early, didn't. You know, they scored and then you pushed it up. They got a little breakaway.
Yeah, Charlotte was a good team, and they played very differently than the teams we had played. The first 7 games, and you know, hats off to them. They were really disciplined. They knew how they wanted to play. They were direct. You know, I don't think they really connected more than 2-3 passes, and then got forward, either a channel ball in between our fullbacks, or they played off a big target and they made it difficult. And I thought we were very good in the first half. You know, we were committed to playing. We played through them, created opportunities, saw a lot of the ball. And then the second half, you know, we just didn't kind of stick to our guns, and we kind of let their momentum feed them, and they got hungrier and hungrier. I think we got a little frustrated and weren't able to kind of battle back. You know, sometimes when teams go direct and they just pump a lot of balls in your box, you got to do it right back to them and kind of move the game into their half. And I didn't think we did a real good job of that in adjusting. And it was a bit back and forth. We had 2 really good chances in the last 10 minutes. So we hit the post, and then had one that was a pretty open look, and then they got one with 5 minutes left. Probably a disappointing goal. We didn't close down the service from the right side. Not great marking, and the guy hit a wonderful header from the far post. They went up 1-0. I think we were a little shaken, pushed numbers forward, and they got a second one in the last 5 minutes. So it was a tough one to swallow, and I think we have so much passion and went in with so much confidence. It was a bit of a shock to us. But you know, the challenge to great teams is, how do you deal with defeat, and how do you analyze yourself? How do you improve? And can you be motivated to come out and be even better? And that's a positive. We get a chance to get back out there Wednesday against a really good team from West Virginia. West Virginia Mountaineers coming all the way out here. So we'll see what we're about.
Can you tell us a little bit about West Virginia? They do anything different? You mentioned Charlotte did some things different.
I think West Virginia's a little bit mixed. You know, they'll try to play. They got some nice attacking players, a lot of international players, some athleticism. I think it'll be kind of a mixture. You know, they'll try to play through you. If they're not having success, they'll go a little bit more of a direct route. But you know, we got to take advantage of our home field, and we've been good here, and I think that'll continue.
Can we look? Do you have another game this week, or is that where we stop?
Well, West Virginia Wednesday, and you know, really that's kind of where the focus. And then
the fans want to know about the next game.
Saturday, back into conference play with Florida International here Saturday night. So 2 big ones ahead prior to us meeting again. And you know, like I said, I think you realize, you know, anybody can beat you. You're not immortal, and it's a good reality check. I thought our guys learned from the mistake, and I know they're motivated. And as a coach, you can only do so much. You know, it's you can beat yourself up, but this is a mature team, and they're accountable for their actions. I mean, ultimately, we're the ones responsible for the losses. I think when we win, that's on the players. When we lose, hey, that's the job of the coach to try to fix things. And this is a team that is too talented to not win games. So I think it starts out looking at myself, looking at our preparation, analyzing it, what can we do better, showing a lot of confidence in these guys, and letting them do their thing. It's you know, kind of their canvas to paint.
Do you have a feel for the conference? I mean, I think that's obviously a big win for Charlotte beating you guys, because you guys are the defending champs. Is the conference so balanced that I'm sure it's still up for grabs, right?
Well, of course. I mean, there's one game and you play 8. So, I mean, Charlotte's not going to go 8-0. It's our challenge to be good in conference. You know, you're playing to repeat as champions. And Charlotte was a tough matchup for us. But, you know, teams will see how they were successful, and we'll see more of it. And we need to be prepared for it.
Okay, let's get me out of here and bring on your guest. Tell us about him.
Josh Dye. Josh is a local kid from Albuquerque, fourth year player here. He redshirted a year, so he's a fourth year junior. He's an engineering major, great student, 3.9. He might be a 4.0 now. I'm not sure. He'll tell us. He'll probably give it to the 8th or 9th decimal point. But Josh has had a great year. You know, he's just been a real steadying influence in the center midfield, great on the ball. I think he really worked on his game this summer, and he's just been tremendous. And you know, he's going to be good all season. He's prepared. He's a pretty even-keeled kid, and I think he's a true student athlete in terms of his balance, his life balance. You know, he's a guy who doesn't create a lot of distractions for himself, super focused. So it'll be exciting to get Josh on here.
Which you said he's local. Where's he from?
Yeah, he went to La Cueva High School.
Oh, that's where my kids went to.
Yeah.
Troublemakers.
No, so we'll have Josh here after the break. Looking forward to talking to him.
Okay. We'll be right back with Josh.
Here we are, Josh Dye. What's happening?
Not much has happened, Coach. Same as usual.
Well, we thought we'd get you on. Somebody's a cool head. Get kind of your take on things. Clearly a disappointing result in the conference opener. A lot to be excited for, a lot of games ahead. Kind of what's your take on things?
I think it was a hard result on Friday, but I think this is what defines a team, a reaction, and being good on Wednesday. I think that's what can make us a great team this season.
You have a lot of confidence?
Yeah, a lot of confidence going into this. I think we all know we're a good team, and I think we believe in each other that we're going to make this a good game and a good season.
Now, are you a PE major here at UNM?
Not quite. I'm electrical engineering.
Oh,
major.
really? Electrical. I always thought you were like a PE or a gym major.
No, you asked me the other day. I told you I was electrical then. You know,
You're electrical or mechanical?
electrical.
And what's your GPA?
4.05.
Really? I thought you could only have a 4.0. I thought it was out of a 4.0.
It's weighted. You know, if you get an A+, it's worth like 4.33, and so you know,
So an A is not good enough?
an A is not good enough now.
Wow. So you got it pretty well set. 4.0, engineering. Life's good then, huh?
That's great.
Man, pretty impressive. Yeah, I had 8 majors: electrical engineering, pre-med, rocket science, and brain surgery. I think I had a 4.06 actually
Really?
in engineering. I just beat you by 100.
Where do they offer rocket science?
Well, it was a self-constructed major.
Right.
Took that, but no big deal. Now, the guys told me you have a nickname on the team, Die Money. Why do they call you Die Money?
I thought you gave me that nickname, Coach.
No, well, I wouldn't call you Die Money. I called you Cash Money.
I think.
Is it because you're money? Like just consistent, like money?
You could think of it that way. That sounds pretty good.
Or is it that you're in engineering with a 4.0 and you're sure to make good money?
You know, I didn't actually think of that. I don't think that's a reason.
Or easy money, or money in the bank?
Money in the bank, maybe that's a good one. It's a good
Okay.
representation.
Well, man, I don't know what else to say, Josh. You can't, I mean, you are money. Pretty easy. You take care of business, fit, great player, great student, role model, handsome guy, snappy dresser. I don't know what else to say. It's just a pleasure having you here. And hopefully we get you back after a couple big wins. You want to come back? If we get 2 wins, you coming back next week?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Well, that's the plan. Let's start it off Wednesday against West Virginia
Yes, sir.
and take it from there. I'm excited to see you play. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
And
Coach.
it's exciting. So we'll bring her back to Richard Stevens, the esteemed journalist. And Josh, we'll see you tomorrow. Ready to roll, bright and early.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, welcome back. That Josh is a smart kid. 4.05. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I
You
thought
better ask him that question.
I sold him short with the 3.9, 4.05. Yeah, pretty good. No, as you saw, Josh is a mature kid. He knows what he wants out of life. He's a hard worker. He's disciplined, and I think he's a great representative of our program. And the guys are true student athletes, and they they care about the community. and they're competitors when they get on the field.
Mhm.
So Josh's going to be good Wednesday night, and it was great having him on. And when we're back next week, hopefully with great news.
Okay, to remind the fans, we got a game Wednesday. We want all this type of crowd Wednesday and Saturday. Saturday's a conference game, so thank you for tuning in to Fish Off the Pitch.
Yep, Wednesday night, West Virginia Mountaineers and Florida International, Saturday night at 7.
Okay.
See you there.